everybody, good morning. It's more Miriam. Are you ready for a fun science experiment? If you're ready for science, clap your hands. If you're ready for science, shout hooray. Okay, if you're ready for science, turn on your listening ears. So this experiment is called a melting ice experiment. And we're gonna have fun painting and melting and seeing how ice melts, okay? So for this experiment, you need a bowl, you need some ice. These are cold ice cubes from my freezer, a pan, a paintbrush, some salt, and some water, and some food coloring. So I'm going to use this color. It has a green top, but it's not green. We're going to see what color it is, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take some of your ice and you're going to put it in your pan. Put some ice in my pan here. Fill it up. Now I have ice in my pan. See that cold ice? So now what we're going to do is we're going to see how we can get the ice to melt. So right now it's very cold. So I'm going to pour some water, warm water, into my ice. And we're going to see if it starts to melt. So it's starting to melt a little bit. The ice is starting to separate a little bit. And then we're going to put some salt. So here we go. I'm going to pour some salt. Now we live in Florida, but in cold places, they put salt, special salt that goes on the snow, and that makes it start to melt and not be slippery. So I'm just going to take my brush here, and I'm just going to spread the salt a little bit all over all the ice. And see, it's starting to melt a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna put some food coloring. We're gonna see what color it is. Okay, ready? Just a little bit. Oh, it's red. Nice. And I'm going to start painting my ice. It's like a fun wine. It looks like wine a little bit. And now look, the ice is all starting to melt because we put some salt on it, and that makes it melt. It makes it get smaller and smaller until it starts to turn into water. See how the water is starting to get higher up in the pan? Well, that's what happens, is it's starting to melt. Less and less, the ice cubes are getting smaller and it's starting to turn into water, because that's what ice is. It's a block of water. It's cold. And you can paint and you can add some other colors too. You can add, I'm going to add some green. Some green on each side. You can have a lot of fun. You can get a bigger pan. You can bring it outside. See, maybe the sun will melt it. I'm sure it will. You can start making a pretty picture. And then you can even take your ice cubes and you can paint with it. See? Or you can get a paper. I'm going to get a paper, and we can paint with the ice too. Here's my paper. I'll put my paper down here. Now I'm going to take my ice cubes, and we're going to see how it starts to melt on the paper to create a design. You see that? See how the colors are spreading out onto the paper? Because we're melting the ice. Oh, it's cold. We're melting the ice, and as it's melting, it's making a beautiful masterpiece. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh wow, look how much the ice melted. So that's our cool, fun melting ice experiments. You can have fun at home and try it different ways. Let us know how it goes. Bye.